So back in the day when the Fitzroy Lions were still a part of the AFL competition, they were exploring a number of options to try and keep themselves part of the AFL in some way, shape or form. Now obviously we know they ended up merging with the Brisbane Bears to become the Brisbane Lions, but one of the potential merger deals that didn't end up going through was a merger between the Fitzroy Lions and the Western Bulldogs. So I've whipped up a couple of different Guernsey designs for what the Fitzroy Bulldogs could maybe have worn. The first of these is based on the sort of Bulldogs jumper that they had in the mid-90s or thereabouts throughout the 2000s, where you've got the mostly blue jumper with that one single hoop across the middle, and then in place of what would be the kind of Robo-Dog or the Bulldogs head logo that the Western Bulldogs wore in that time, we've put the Fitzroy FFC monogram. Now, they probably wouldn't have ended up having the same monogram, they would have gone for something new and fresh, but for the sake of this, I think we'll keep that monogram because it is so classic. And so for the colours, we've kind of kept the colours mostly the same as they were on the Bulldogs jumper. We've just switched out the white with the gold, which is still Fitzroy's colours technically, but I think it's still the best merger between the two teams' colours. For the Clash jumper, we've gone for the similar kind of design, but this time with the main colour being red. I actually really like this red one in particular. I don't know what it is precisely about it, but something about the combination of the design and the colours, and just in particular the colour of the red, I just think really looks good. For our second option in our jumper designs, we've gone for something which is kind of like a mixture of Fitzroy's jumper design, but also one of the pre-season jumpers that the Bulldogs wore. We've kind of split the jumper into two halves, the bottom being blue and the top half being red for the home jumper. And then we've taken out the gold and just kept white. So it's basically the Bulldogs colours with the Fitzroy jumper, and we've kept that monogram in the centre of the Guernsey, just being the kind of join between the two halves. And then for the Clash, we've gone for a simple inverse, red on the bottom and blue on the top. There is the possibility that if they wore this jumper design, they might need like a third option, like a white jumper to be a true Clash, because, you know, you are working with equal halves of blue and red. It may still not work as a Clash jumper, so maybe they need a white one in addition to that, but yeah, I think these two kind of work well. So let me know down in the comments, guys, which ones do you prefer? Do you prefer option A, which is the more kind of Bulldogs hoop design, or do you prefer option B, which is the kind of half and half Fitzroy design in Bulldogs colours? And also let me know any other scenarios that you'd like to see play out in these kind of what if videos. But until next time, guys, see you later.